Salutations to the lotus feet of my spiritual master Sri Siva Shankar Baba of Kelambakam, Chennai, India, and thank you to my Pannisai Guru Oduvar Sami Dandapani of Lewisham Sivan Koil, London. பாடல் மின்னுமா மேகங்கள், பண் காந்தாரம், ராகம் நவரோஸ், தாளம் கண்டச்சாப்பு, ஊர் திருத்துருத்தியும் திருவேள்விக்குடியும், பாடியவர் சுந்தரமூர்த்தி நாயனார், திருமுறை 7. Shankaram, Siva Shankaram. You can sing the first paragraph in either of the two tempos. So one is in the tempo that I sang in the song video, or the following tempo. Minnuma Megangal பொழிந்திழந்தருவி வெடிபடக்கரை போடும் திரை கொணந்திற்றும் அன்னமாம் காவிரி அகன்கரை உறைவார் அடியினை தொழுதெழும் அன்பராம் அடியார் சொன்னவார் அறிவார் துருத்தியார் வேள்வி குடிபோளார் அடிகளை செடியனேன் ஆயேன் என்னை நான் மறக்குமார் எம்பெருமானை என் உடம்பு அடும் பிணி இடர்கெடுத்தானே. So as I said in the history already, that the first 4 lines, I mean all the stanzas are structured in the same way, that the first 4 or 5 lines are all only about the Kaveri river, and the next 3 or 4 lines are only about Thiruvelvikudi and that he has removed his disease. So again, the first 4 lines are Minnuma Megangal. So the clouds that produce, the black clouds, Ma Megangal, that produce the thunder or the lightning here, Minnuma. Porindu Irinda Aruvi. So Porinde, when it rains, that is Porinde. Irinda Aruvi means Irinda is to descend, Aruvigal. So the waterfalls, right, when there's lot of rain. Vedipada, when it falls down, it makes like a blasting sound, Vedi. So that is the sound, Vedipada, Karaivodum, against the banks. So what is hitting? Thirai Konaranda, it creates the waves, it brings the waves, Thirai, waves, Konaranda, it collects them or it brings them. Etrum, it kicks. So once the waves are formed, the waves are formed by kicking against the bank. So these waterfalls, actually they fall and then they hit the banks. That's what it's saying. Annamam Kaveri. Annam means water. So Annamam Kaveri, the big river Kaveri. Agan Karai Uraivar. Again in the broad banks. Agand Karai Uraivar, who is sitting. Adiyinai, his 2 feet. Inai, his 2. Adigal. Toludedum, praised, or those who are worshipping those 2 feet. Who? Anbaram Adiyar. So the Adiyargal, that is the devotees, with a lot of love they are worshipping his feet. Sonnavar Arivar. Remember in the history I told you, his name is Sonnavar Arivar, the one who gave his word and fulfilled his word. Turuttiyar Velvi, the one from Turutti and Velvikudi. Kudiyullar, who is residing there. Adigalai, so his feet. Sediyanen Nayen. Sediyanen means a sinner, one who's got lot of faults. Nayen, I am a dog, so I am a sinner and as low as a dog. Ennai Naan Marakumar. So the Ennai Naan Marakumar, that means I am willing to forget myself, but not forget you, but immerse myself in you. Em Perumane, O Lord. En udambu adum pini. En udambu. So my body. Adum pini. This kodurumana this disease, the severe disease. Idar kedithane, the trouble that you removed. The meaning is, the lightning producing clouds pour rain, causing a thunderous waterfall to descend and create waves, which hit against the broad banks of the overflowing river Kaveri, along which the Lord of Turutti and Velvikudi resides, whose 2 feet is lovingly worshipped by his devotees. O great Lord, who is also called Sonnavar Arivar, that is one who kept his word, I wish to forget myself in you, who cured my body of this painful disease and removed the suffering of this sinner who is as low as a dog. கூடுமாறுள்ளன கூடியும் கோத்தும் கொய்ப்புன ஏனல்லொடை வனஞ்சிதறி மாடுமா கோங்கமே மருத்துமே புருது மலையேன குலைகளை மறிக்குமாருந்தி ஓடுமா காவிரி துருத்தியார் வேள்வே குடிபூளார் அடிகளை செடியனே நாயேன் பாடுமார் அருகிலேன் எம்பெருமானை பழவினை உள்ளன பற்றறுத்தானை. கூடுமார் உள்ளன, கூடும் ஆறு உள்ளன means the tributaries that are already inside that exist. Kudum, kudium, that is it's uniting them or connecting them, kothum, and then putting them together or collecting them. Okay, that's how Kaveri is created. So again, the first 4 lines is only describing Kaveri. Koipuna yenal, or the course of Kaveri. Koipunal means, koi is to pluck. Plucking the puna enal. Enal is millets, some kind of thinai, as they say in Tamil, some millets. Odai means the mountain path. So the mountain path along which this millets, the pluckable millets are grown, the millets that they remove, right, and then they create the grains out of. That vanan chidari, so it's splashing against. Chidari is to scatter or to splash it against the vanam. So it's splashing against the mountain path, it's splashing against like the forest or the woods. Where maduma, where in that side, mamaram, so you can say the mango tree, kongame, konga, so another tree, marudamaram, marudume, another tree, porudu is it's joining them, so it's taking these trees also along, so it's running along the woods. And then Malayana Kulaigalai. So Malay again is going along the mountain path, and it's Kulaigalai means like the clusters or say these logs that it is taken and broken, right? It's taking them in a cluster, or you can say it's clustering like the fruits or any bits of the Malay or of the trees, etc. Marikumar Undi. So Marikumar means it's rolling these as waves, so it's rolling them. Marikumar Undi, and it's pushing them, so it's rolling and pushing. Oduma Kaveri. So Kaveri is running along its course. Turthiyar Velvi, where Turthiyar and Velvi are there. Kudiyular Adigalai Sediyane Nayen. I am a sinner as low as a dog. Padumar Arigilen. I do not know to sing about you, your praise. Empirumane, my Lord. Padavinai Ullana, the old Vinay, the old karma that is hitting me, that is already existing within me. Ullana. Patru Aruttane. That attachment you have cut, you have removed. Aruttu. The meaning is, the river Kaveri, which is formed by connecting and collecting various tributaries, navigates along mountain paths filled with millet fields ready for harvest and splashes along the sides of the forests filled with various trees like mango, kungu and marudu, thus rolling and pushing large clusters of broken logs in its course. I do not know how to sing the praise of you and your feet, O great Lord of Turuthi and Velvikudi, who resides on the banks of the flowing Kaveri and is the one who cut the attachment of previous sins, karmas, thus relieving the sinner who is as low as a dog. கொல்லுமால் யானையின் கொம்போடு வம்பார் கொழுங்கணி செழும்பயன் கொண்டு கூட்டெய்தி புல்கியும் தாழ்ந்தும் போந்து தவம் செய்யும் போகரும் யோகரும் புலரிவாய் ஊழ்க செல்லுமா காவிரி துருத்தியார் வேள்வே குடிபுளார் அடிகளை செடியனே நாயேன் சொல்லுமார் அருகிலேன் எம்பெருமானை தொடர்த்தடும் கடும் பிணி தொடரறுத்தானே. கொல்லுமால் யானையின் கொம்போடு வம்பார். Kombu is the tusk. Yanayan, who the elephant. Kollumal, which is capable of killing. Vambar, which is fragrant. Korunkani. Koru means fat. So fat or ripe kani, fruits. Sedumpayan. Sedumpayan means luscious fruits. So fat and very luscious and sweet smelling, no, because Vambar is fragrant. Kondukuteidi takes it along and takes it. Pulgiyum Tarndum. Pulgiyum is to embrace. So embracing, people who embrace. Tarndum is bowing the head or worshipping. Bondu is also kind of worshipping only. Tavam Seyum, that is doing penance. Who? Bogarum Yogarum. So the householders. Bogarum is the householders. Yogarum, the Siddhas. The Siddhis or the yogis. Sorry, the Siddhas or the yogis. So what all they do? They embrace or they bow. So however they are worshipping, basically he is just explaining how they are worshipping. Pularivai mulgi. Mulgi is to dip. They dip in the Kaveri. Pularivai in the dawn. So early dawn they dip. Who? The householders and the yogis. Selluma Kaveri. So Selluma, it's on its course. So Kaveri is on its course. Thurthiyar Velvi. Sollumar Arigilen. I do not know how to say anything good about you. Empirumane. Todarntadum kadum pini. Todarndu varundinde irukka and pini. Which one? The disease which is continuing. Please, Todar Aruttane. Todar Aruttane means he already broke the continuity of that disease. The meaning is, the river Kaveri that flows along the land of worshipping and praying householders and yogis, who take a holy dip in it at dawn, carries along the tusks of mighty elephants and sweet-smelling luscious ripe fruits. I do not know how to praise you and your feet, O great Lord of Thuruthi and Velvikudi, who resides on the banks of the flowing Kaveri, and is the one who broke the continuity of this severe disease, thus removing the sins of this sinner who is as low as a dog. Puriyuma Sandana Tundamodagilum Purindindaruvigal Punpulak Punpulankavara Kariyuma Milagode Kadaliyum Undi Kadalura Vilaipade Karutidan Kaipo Yeriyuma Kaveri Thurthiyar Velve Kudivular Adigalai Sediyane Nayen Ariyumar Arigilen Emperumane Aruvinai Ullana Asarathane Puriyuma Sandanam. So Sandanam, you know these sandalwood trees, logs, which they use even for firewood. That's what he's saying. As they use it even to burn. That's what Puriyuma, it is capable of burning. Tunda mode. Tunda means a bit of it or a log of it. Agilum. Agilum is again a kind of wood. Purindirind aruvi. So again, when it is raining, it is the aruvigal, the waterfalls that are forming. Punpulak kavara. Punpulang kavara. Punpulang means the dry lands and the fields and all, it is capturing or it is flooding it with water. Which one? The waterfalls. Kariyuma milagode. Kariyuma is that smell of the milag, of the peppers. It is taking the pepper trees also. So that is why that smell is coming out. Kadaliyum. Kadaliyum is what? Kadali, you know, in the Sanskrit Vedas also they say, right? Kadali phalam swaha. That is basically plantain trees or banana trees. Kadaliyum undi. So it is pushing these trees along with it. Kadalura vilaipade. Vilaipade means to be formed. So Kadalura vilaipade karuthidan kaipoi. That means it is thinking with the intention of basically joining the sea or being formed into the sea. That's what it's trying to say. That's what he's trying to say here. Eriyuma Kaveri. So Eriyuma means rising. So rising Kaveri Thurthiyar Velvi. Ariyumar Arigilen. Arigilen, I do not know how to understand you. I am unable to understand you. Emperumane, Aruvinai. Aruvinai means the karma that keeps the great karma that is already existing within me. Ullana. Asarathane. As means the fault. Aruttane, you removed it, you eradicated it. The meaning is, the river Kaveri flowing with the intention of joining the sea creates waterfalls due to heavy rains that flood the dry lands and carries sandalwood and eaglewood logs, generally used as firewood, and pushes the spicy peppers and plantain trees. I don't even know how to understand you, O great Lord of Thuruthi and Velvikudi, who resides on the banks of the rising Kaveri and is the one who destroyed this strong existing sin, thus removing the faults of this sinner who is as low as a dog. பொழிந்திழி மும்மத கலிற்றன மறுப்பும் பொன்மலர் வேங்கையின் நன்மலர் உந்தி இழிந்திழிந்தருவிகள் கடும் புனல் ஏண்டி எண்டிசையோர்களும் ஆட வந்திங்கே சுழிந்திழி காவிரி துருத்தியார் வேள்வே குடிபுளார் அடிகளை செடியனே நாயேன் ஒழிந்தேன் பிதற்றுமா எம்பெருமானை உற்ற நோயிற்றையே உறவொழித்தானே. புழிந்திழி. So when it is raining and it is descending, what? The mummada kalitrana marupum. So it is taking it along with it. What all? Mummada means fully intoxicated. Kalitrana means the male elephant's tusk. Marupum is the tusk. Ponmalar. Ponmalar vengain. Vengain is a kind of tree which has got like golden flowers. That's what is ponmalar. Nanmalar is the beautiful flowers of that Vengai tree. Also it is pushing it along. Idindi aruvigal. So when it's raining and this thing and the river is bringing along it's forming those waterfalls, aruvigal. Kadumpunal Indi, it is collecting that water, and then Indi means it is collecting the water into like a catchment area. Kadumpunal is forming big pools of water. Endisayorgalum aada vandinge. So in that pool of water, from all the 8 directions, north, northeast, south, southwest, northwest, east, west, so those kind of directions, all the 8 directions, people are coming and then they are bathing in those pools. Surindiri means it's forming eddies. What the Kaveri is forming eddies or small whirlpools. Kudiyular Adigalai Sadiyane Nayan. Urindile Narige Pidatruma. Urindile means I'm not ceasing to. Pidatrumar is to prattle, or like a foolish man, I'm just blabbering. So I'm not ceasing to prattle Emperumane. Utrunoi. The disease that is already existing within me. Itraye. Today itself. Urovorittane, Uravu, that is you broke that relationship, you killed that disease. Urittane, you stopped it or you eradicated that disease today itself. The meaning is, as the waterfall descends due to the heavy rains, it brings along with it the tusks of intoxicated elephants and beautiful golden flowers of the Vengai tree, and joins the river to form small whirlpools or eddies in which people from all the 8 directions come to bathe. I constantly prattle to you, O great Lord of Tiruthy and Velvikudi, who resides on the banks of this river Kaveri, and is the one who cured this terrible disease completely today itself, thus removing the sins of this sinner who is as low as a dog. Puguruma Sandana Tundamodagilum, Ponmani Varandrium, Nanmalar, Undi, Agaruma Arungare, Valampada Perigi, Aduvar Pavam Tirthanjanam Alambi, Tiguruma Kaveri Turtiyar Velve, Kudivular Adigalai, Sediyane Nayan, Igurumar Arigilen Emperumane, Idithu Noimmaye Pudigavallane. Puguruma Sandanam. So again, Sandanam Tundamoda Agilum. So the Sandana Kattegal, that is the sandalwoods, which are very famous, you can say. Puguruma, Tundamoda, Agilum, and the Agila logs. Ponmani Varandrium. Ponmani means like golden jewels, like, okay, Varandrium, it is sweeping them. So it's taking the logs, then it is taking any gems or any jewels along with it in its course. Varandrium, sweeping them. Nanmalar Undi, and the beautiful flowers also, it is taking it along, it is pushing them. Agaruma Arunkarai. Agaru means to excavate or to erode. So it's eroding the banks, the beautiful banks. Arunkarai means the beautiful or the strong banks, you can say. Valampada Perigi. Valam means to make it flourish, to make it fertile. So you know the river always erodes its banks and makes the surrounding areas very fertile. Valampada Perugi, and increasing the fertility. Perigi. Aduvar Pavam Tirtham Anjanam. Anjanam means faults. Pavam is also sins. So Anjanam can mean 2 things. Anjanam is that Mai, they put the kulirium here, that also they are washing. But here mostly it is the sins that they are washing, along with the Pavam. Pavangal is also another thing, sins. They are bathing in the river and washing them. Tiguruma Kaveri. Tigur means brilliant or lustrous, very bright. The bright Kaveri, Turthiyar Velvi. Igurumar Arigilen. Iguru means to slander or to contempt. Okay, I do not know how to reproach you. I do not know how to blame you for anything. Arigilen, Emperumane, Idithu Noi, the Noi, that is the disease that is causing me to fall, or to make me fall in front of everyone, in the society, fall in the eyes of the society. That's what it means. This degrading Noi, this degrading disease. Immaye, now itself. Udikavallane, you, the one who killed it, the brave guy who killed it, who removed it. The meaning is, the river Kaveri, in which people wash away their sins and faults, gushes along carrying the famous sandal and eaglewood logs, sweeping precious gems and pushing beautiful flowers as it erodes the banks to make it more fertile. I don't reproach you, O great Lord of Tiruthy and Velvikudi, who resides on the banks of this glittering river Kaveri, and is the one who destroyed this degrading disease, thus removing the sins of this sinner who is as low as a dog. வரையின் மாங்கனியோடு வாழையின் கனியும் வருடியும் வணக்கியும் மரமரம் பொருதும் கரையுமா கருங்கடல் காண்பதே கருத்தாய் காம்பீழி சுமந்தொளிர் நித்திலம் கை போய் விரையுமா காவேரி துருத்தியார் வேள்வே குடிபுளார் அடிகளை செடியனே நாயேன் உறையுமாறருகிலேன் எம்பெருமானை உலகரி பழவினை அறவொழித்தானே. So Varayin Mankani, Varai means Malai, that is the mountain. The mountain Mankani, the mango fruits, and Varayin and the plantain trees, it is taking it along. Varudiyam means it is what? It is rubbing against, okay. Varudigirai, so Varudi is to rub against. And Vanakyum, and it is bending this. So these may be strong things that it is bending and rubbing it against the shores. Maramaram and the big Arasamaram. Porudum, okay, it is joining them, it is taking it also along. Karayuma, Karungadal. So the Karai, the banks. Karungadal, the black sea or the blue colored sea. Kanbade Karudai. With the intention of joining the sea, the black sea or the blue sea. Kamb means bamboo, Pili means peacock feathers. So it is taking these also. Sumandu, Olir Nithilam. Nithilam means pearls. So Olir means the lustrous, the bright pearls. Also it is taking along. Virayuma Kaveri means Viraivu. Viraivu means swiftly it is flowing. The Kaveri that is flowing swiftly. Turthiyar Velvi. Urayumar Arigilen. I do not know what to say about you. I mean, I cannot say good words. I don't know how to say anything about you. Ulagari Padavinai. Ulagu, that is the world that knows, Ari, knowing, the old sins that everyone knows about. Aravorittane, that means you totally destroyed it. The meaning is, as the river flows with the intention of joining the huge blue sea, it carries along the mountain mangoes and plantain trees, bamboo stems and peacock feathers while rubbing and bowing the branches of the peepal tree along its banks and scattering shining pearls around. I don't even know how to praise you and your feet, O great Lord of Turthi and Velvikudi, who resides on the banks of this swift river Kaveri and is the one who destroyed previous karmas that everyone knows about, thus removing the sins of this sinner who is as low as a dog. Uruma desame manamugan tulli புள்ளினம் பலபடின் பொங்கரை புகழ காருமா கருங்கடல் காண்பதே கருத்தாய் கவரிமா மயிர் சுமந்தொன் பிளிங்கிடரி தேருமா காவேரி துர்த்தியார் வேள்வே குடிபுளார் அடிகளை செடியனே நாயேன் ஆரும் ஆரருகிலேன் எம்பெருமானை அம்மை நோயிம்மையே ஆசருத்தானே. Uruma Desame Manamugan Tulli, that means the people everywhere in all the Ura and the whole country, they are Tulli, they are jumping out of excitement. Pullinam, Pulli means the birds, Inam, the group of birds, Pala, many of them, Padind, they are roosting on the banks of the river. Vonkarai means the beautiful banks of the river, they are roosting, and Ugala, they are also jumping around or they are flying around, that's what it means. Karuma Karunkadal, Karuma means the colored waters or the river, you can say. It's now kind of, because it's muddy, so it's a bit brown, right? You can say that color. Karunkadal Kanbade Karudai, with the intention again of going and joining the river. Karunkadal Kanbade, you want to see. Karutai, you are thinking of joining the river. Kavarima Mayir. Kavarima means yak. You know the yak tail, they make the feather or the big fans for the deities. That's what it's saying. So that Mayir, that tail, the tail hair, it is taking it along. Sumandu, it is carrying it. One paling idari. Paling means spatikam or any crystals. One means the lustrous or the beautiful crystals. Idari, it is taking it along or kicking it here and there, okay, and or breaking it. Teruma Kaveri. Teruma means it is kind of investigating or it is navigating its course. Like it is saying, okay, I'll go this way, then what all can I take? Like that, it is investigating its course, or I would call it here navigating its course. Kaveri Turthiyar Velvi. Arumar Arigilen. I do not know how to reach you, how to join with you. Arumar, R. Empirumane, Ammai Noi, the Noi that is to come in the future birth, Ammai Noi, the disease, Immaye, in this birth itself, Asarattane, you removed that fault, you cut that fault. The meaning is, as the river Kaveri navigates its course with the intention of joining the deep blue sea, it carries dense yak hair and lustrous crystals, and people around the country rejoice, and flocks of birds roost, hop, dip, and fly around its beautiful banks. I do not know how to reach you and your feet, O great Lord of Turthi and Velvikudi, who resides at the banks of this river Kaveri, and is the one who destroyed the disease supposed to come in the next birth, in this birth itself, thus removing the sins of this sinner who is as low as a dog. புலங்களை வலம்பட போக்கர பெருகி பொன்களே சுமந்தெங்கும் பூசல் செய்தார்ப்ப இளங்குமா முத்தினோடினமடி இடறி இருகரை பெரும்பரம் பிழ்ந்து கொண்டிற்றே கலங்குமா காவேரி துருத்தியார் வேள்வே குடிவுளார் அடிகளை செடியனே நாயேன் விளங்குமார் அருகிலேன் எம்பெருமானை மேலை நோயிம்மையே விடுவித்தானே. Pulamgalai, the Pulam is the fields or the dry lands. Valampada, to make it more fertile. Poka ara perigi, perigi is to increase. Poka ara means, poka is the kutrangal, the flaws, it is removing. What do you mean by flaws? It's kind of eroding the soil and taking all the bad soil and making it more fertile. That's what he's saying. Pongale sumandu, that is Pongale means the golden colored stones. Sumanda, it's taking it along. Yengum Pusal Seidarp, that means it is making sound. Pusal Seidar means making an uproar. You know, the water is flowing and it keeps making sound, right? That's what it is. So it's flowing over the stones and making sound. Ilanguma Muttinode, Ilanguma is to shine. Muttinode is the pearls. Ilungama Muttinode Inamani Idari. Inamani is and the other gems. It is Idari, it is kicking it away and or breaking it and taking it along. Irukkarai Perumaram. Irukkarai means Iru is two. So the two banks. Perumaram, big trees. Pilndu Konda, it is uprooting these trees and then it is etri, it is kicking it away or rolling it and taking it away. Kalanguma Kaveri. Kalanguma means turbulent Kaveri, Turthiyar Velvi. Vilangumar Arigilen. Vilangumar means cannot be separated. Vilangu is to be separated. Arigilen, I do not know how to be separated from you, Emperuman, oh my Lord. Melai Noi, that is in the next birth, the Noi, the disease that is supposed to continue into the next birth. Immaye Vidavettane. Immaye means in this birth itself, you left it or you took it away. The meaning is, as the river Kaveri flows, it makes the fields more fertile by clearing inferior soil, causes uproar by flowing over gold-colored stones and kicking away the precious gems and shining pearls on its course, and uproots and dashes the huge trees on both sides of the banks. I never wish to be separated from you and your feet, O great Lord of Turthi and Velvikudi, who resides at the banks of this turbulent river Kaveri, and is the one who destroyed the disease supposed to come in the next birth, in this birth itself, and relieve the sinner who is as low as a dog. Mangayor Kuruganderi Marala Tiripuram Nidada Angayan Kajaladi Andi Matariyan Adiyavarku Adiyavan Toluvanar Gangayar Kaveri Turthiyar Velve Kudibular Adigalai Sethiyapadal Tam Kaiyal Thuludu Tam Navin Mel Kolvar Tavanari Sendre Amarulagam Albavare Mangayor Kurugand. Ugand means to be happy. With happiness, Kuru is one part. Mangai, Ambal, you have kept as one part. Eru Ugand. Air is the bull. Ugand again with happiness. Eri, you have also climbed on top of the bull. Maralar Tiripuram. You know the story of Tirupuram. The floating cities, Tripura, the three floating cities, they keep on floating away. So that is what is Maralar. They are only, because the story is only when it comes in alignment, he can shoot and he can burn them. So the floating cities that keep on changing, keep on floating away, Neerara chetra. Neera means you blew it to ashes. You basically burnt it down to ashes. Cetra, with a lot of enmity or with hatred. Angayan. Angai means ullangai. That is the palm. You took that ash and you smeared it. Kadaladi andri mattrariyan. I do not know any other part of your body other than your kadaladi. Okay, kadaladi means or other than your feet I will not worship. I don't worship anything else. You can take it that way also. Kadaladi means the feet that have got the kadal, that is the anklet. Adiyavarka adiyavan. Thuluvanaruran, that is Aruran, me from Thiruvarur, from Sundarar from Thiruvarur. Thuluvan, I worship even your devotees' feet. Okay, Adiyavarka Adiyavan. Gangayar Kaveri, that is just like Ganga is there. This is the Ganga of the south. So Kaveri is another river. Kaveri, Turthiyar Velvi, Kudiyular, Adigalai, Serthiya Padal. So to your feet, I have actually given you these songs or the songs that I have composed. Tam kayyal thuludu. With their own hands, they worship you. Tam navin mel, on their tongue. Mel kolvar, they have your name on their tongue. Tavaneri, then those who sing these songs and who worship you with their hands. Then Tavaneri, that is Tavam, they will do penance and they will go towards salvation. Sendru. Amarulagav Albavare. They will go to the Amararulagam, the celestial world, and they will rule along with the celestial. So they will reach the celestial world. The meaning is, I do not know anything except your anklet-clad feet, O Lord of Turthi and Velvikudi, who resides on the banks of the Ganges like great river Kaveri, one who gladly has Umadevi on one half, has mounted the bull Nandi joyfully, and who out of anger burnt the floating cities of Tripura to ashes and took those ashes in his palms and smeared it on himself. I, Aruran, worship the feet of your devotees and have composed these songs at your feet, which when sung by devotees who worship you with their hands, will lead them towards salvation through this kind of penance, thus making them rule the celestial world. Shankaram, Siva Shankaram.